supplementary questions after the answers have been provided by the Cabinet Secretary. In the order paper this morning, the Senator for Marsabit County, Senator Mohamed Shute, is the second senator who will be asking the CS for Environment, Climate Change and Forestry a number of questions. Among them is the provision is that the CS for Environment is required to provide the historical background on the introduction of Prosopis juliflora, commonly known as mathenge in Kenya, including the actors and institutions involved, and explain the ecological or the policy rationale that justified the introduction of the plant. The Senator for Marsabit also wants to understand what is the current extent of Prosopis juliflora spread across the country, and could the Cabinet Secretary identify the most affected areas, particularly in Marsabit County, where the species reportedly covers approximately 40% of the range lands. What are the short-term and the long-term interventions that the ministry has developed to contain or eradicate Prosopis juliflora, including the projected timelines, budgetary allocations, and multi-agency and county-level plans that are aimed at restoring the affected range lands, especially in the light of its 2022 classification as a national security threat. The whip of the House has just stepped out of the chamber to marshal senators to step in the chamber this morning for the House to have the quorum to commence business. Remember, the Senate needs at least 15 senators for it to be considered to be properly quorated to commence business this morning. The last question by the Senator for Marsabit County, directed to the Ministry of Forestry and Matters Climate Change. The Senator wants to understand whether the ministry has undertaken or reviewed any specific assignments on the visibility of Prosopis juliflora for the alternative uses, and if so, what are the findings or the outcomes for such initiatives, including any ongoing or planned community-based projects that align with ecological restoration. This is the involvement of the communities in Marsabit County to propagate the agenda of ecological restoration. The Senator wants to understand whether the ministry has engaged the local communities to ensure that the ecology of the area has been restored. To the required standards or the proposed standards. As we wait for the quorum to be attained at the Senate, after which the production unit will be handing you over for this live broadcast of the Senate. The Senate this morning has also lined up a number of motions for consideration. Among them is a report of the liaison committee on the activities and the operations of the select committees during the third session of the House. The chairperson liaison committee will be seeking to have the Senate note the report of the liaison committee on the activities and operations of the select committees during the third session of the Senate, and this is in line with the House Standing Orders, Standing Orders number 224, subsection 2 of the Senate. The report of the parliamentary delegation to the 2024 Joint United Nations Interparliamentary Union, these being parliamentary hearings that were held at the United Nations headquarters in New York, in the United States of America from the 8th to the 9th of February 2024, is equally a motion lined up for consideration this morning. This is a motion by Senator Veronica Maina. Allow me to hand over back to the chamber.
Kindly call the first order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair. Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Now, Honorable Senators, we have 4 questions that are scheduled for response this morning, and we expect to have 2 cabinet secretaries this morning. The CS in charge of youth affairs and the CS in charge of environment and climate change and forestry. We are going to begin with the CS in charge of youth affairs, the CS Honorable Salim Muvuria, who is going to respond to question number 039 by the Senator for Makwiny, and also question number 067 by the nominated Senator Joyce Korir. Clerk, kindly confirm that CS Muvuria is within the premises of Parliament, and more particularly in the chamber. Now, Honorable Senators, we're going to take at most 25 minutes per question so that we save on time. Welcome, CS, to the Senate. You have 2 questions this morning. Question number 1, order, Honorable Methu. The first question is question number 039 by the Senator for Makwiny County, the Honorable Daniel Manzo. I will therefore call upon Senator Manzo to ask the question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Question 039, what has caused the delay in the completion of the construction of water stadium in Makwiny County, And could the Cabinet Secretary specify the measures in place to address the matter? B, is there any budgetary allocation in the financial year 2025-2026 towards the completion and operationalization of the stadium? And could the Cabinet Secretary provide a timeline? I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable CS, you may now proceed to respond.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and members of the Senate for the opportunity to come back here and give a statement on the state of Makwiny Water Stadium. And allow me, Your Honor, to read my statement. I'm honored to provide to the Senate Business Committee a statement detailing the causes for delay in the completion of Water Stadium in Makwiny County. Further, I will elaborate on the specific measures implemented to address this matter in accordance with the letter referenced dated June 2025. The mandate of the State Department of Sports is guided by the Executive Order number 1 of 2025,